Rene Koopman, how you doing, my man?
Good to see you, George.
Jack Schaffer, I can't reach that far.
How are you, George?
Rene, you've been around a while.
Have you?
You came over from Holland.
Right, correct.
I used to see you do video stuff, and then I found out you were a good keyboard player.
Well, I always did camera work since I've been in Memphis. But I've always played music. I grew up with music, you know, so.
Holland, is that where you're from?
Yeah.
What brought you to Memphis?
Well, I actually worked for the Bill Tanner Company.
Okay.
Came here about 1964, 1940, 65.
The Jingle People, yeah.
The Jingle People, right.
Yeah. And were you a keyboard player?
Yeah. I played under, I was actually a recording engineer, sort of, but I wound up playing on all the recording sessions and played piano and percussion.
Very good. Because you've come and shot me a lot for national TV shows and all.
Sometimes, yeah.
Rene Koopman, you've got a new CD out. Let's talk about it. It's a great looking box set.
It's actually the CD with the George Shearing sound. You remember George Shearing?
Sure.
With his quintet.
Yeah.
Well, he was the only person that actually made that sound, what is the word I'm looking for, came up with that combination of instruments, piano, bass and drums, vibraphone and guitar, and that blend of sound made him famous all over the world.
Where'd you cut this, Rene?
Actually, a friend of mine, Wayne Cook, who used to have Shoe Productions.
I know Wayne, yeah.
I know Wayne. Well, he has a beautiful piano at home, so we did it at his little studio at home. So, but it's a real
How long is it? Can you pick this up around the Memphis area?
It's a David's Kid bookstore.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, in the beginning of June, I played at the bookstore. Jack was there, and they're promoting my CD and selling it at the bookstore. It's also on cdbaby.com.
Okay, very good. Rene Koopman, keyboard player. Who's that gal on your left? That's Jack Schaffer over there from the Mid-South Jazz Foundation. Jack, tell us about your organization.
Well, the foundation got started about 6 years ago, and our mission is basically to promote, to preserve, and to make people aware of the great jazz legacy that we have here in Memphis.
What about those notes now? Aren't there some notes going down and went down for some jazz cats?
We were the primary sponsor for 2 brass notes on the Beale Street Walk of Fame. We've put in a brass note several weeks ago for Jimmy Lunsford, the great big band jazz guy.
Out of Manassas High School.
Manassas High School. We had a lot of the Manassas High School Alumni Association there.
Yeah.
And we're getting ready to put down a brass note for the Honeymoon Garner Fred Ford Trio.
Yeah, Honeymoon was a great keyboard guy.
Oh yeah.
Fred Ford wasn't too shabby on sax.
Good sax player.
Honeymoon played a B3 organ.
On the B3. Yeah. And Bill Tyus on the drums. Right. So their note's going down a couple of weeks.
Okay, what about the UMR, Memphis, University of Memphis Jazz Station?
We work closely with the University of Memphis Jazz Studies program and WUMR, and your listeners need to know that WMR is now streaming worldwide. They can get to it.
Cool.
They can go
Tell them to play Rene's CD.
Oh, they do. Oh, absolutely.
They are.
They do.
Yeah.
And we work with Dr. Jack Cooper out there at the university and help them in their programs. And we've done some good things for the Memphis City schools.
You know, a lot of great cats have come out of Memphis, like Finest Newbern, Hank Crawford, who led Ray Charles's band for many years and didn't get credit for it.
Right.
Also,
Miller.
Gordon Stamm, trumpet player.
No. Marvin Stamm.
Marvin Stamm. Gordon was his brother,
We had Marvin in 3 years ago for our fundraiser here.
You can blow that horn, man.
Oh, he's wonderful.
You mentioned somebody just a second ago.
Oh, we've got Mulgrew Miller, Donald Brown. All these guys were students.
James Williams.
With Phineas Newbern. I mean, he was their mentor.
But Phineas was really great, wasn't he?
Oh, he was
that
incredible.
left hand man was something else, man.
He could play like Oscar Peterson.
Really
so he had a daddy. His daddy had a big band called Finest Newbern, a big band.
Big band.
Yeah.
That's what he came out of.
That's right.
I used to see him around town all the time. Rene, good luck on your CD, man. You've been around for a while. You need a hit.
Thanks for having me on the show. Appreciate it.
Man.
Thank
Jack, you take care of the jazz people up for us.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Okay. Thank you.
George Klein, Memphis Sounds with Jack and Rene Koopman.